31st. Happy Holy Tuesday. It's the most important week of all time, the week that Jesus died for our sins. And let me tell you what happened on this day, on Holy Tuesday. So this is the day where Jesus goes back into the temple. Now, if you watched yesterday's video, Jesus was in the temple and he was flipping tables and he was going off on these people who were using God for money. And Jesus goes back into the temple and these religious leaders are waiting on him and they start asking Jesus these questions to try to trap him. But every single time, Jesus answers perfectly, and he's just making these religious leaders more and more frustrated, and then he starts calling them out. This is where it gets crazy. He looks at them and says, "You guys are like whitewashed tombs." Now let's break down what that means. As you guys know, tombs are where dead people are buried, and back then, they would have these whitewashed tombs where they would paint the outside and make the outside look all clean and nice. But on the inside, there was obviously bones and it was dead on the inside. So Jesus is basically saying, y'all look spiritually good on the outside, but inside you guys are spiritually dead. Like, you got the church look, you know how to show up on church on Sunday, you know how to say all the Christianese language, you guys play the part really well, but inside you're not really living that life. And I'm just gonna say it, that's still a lot of people today. A lot of people are just fans of Jesus, but they're not followers of Jesus. A fan is someone who wears a cross on their chain, but a follower is someone who wears a cross on their back. A lot of people today only want Jesus when it's convenient, but not when it's convicting. They want to get close enough to Jesus to get all the benefits, but not close enough to where they have to sacrifice anything. And then something also happens on this day. So Jesus is watching these people give money away. And there's rich people who are giving a lot, but then a poor widow walks up and she only gives 2 small coins. That's it. And Jesus says she gave more than everyone. And why was that? Because everyone else was giving out of their extra. Like, they had a lot of money, and so they were just giving a little bit of it. But the poor widow, that's all she had was 2 coins. And Jesus says she gave more than everyone else here. And I think the lesson there is God doesn't look at the amount, he just looks at your heart. And then later that day, Jesus starts talking about the future and how he's coming back soon and all the signs to look for in the end times. And his message is simple: be ready. So I think we can take away 3 things from the Holy Tuesday. Number 1, are you just looking right on the outside, but deep down you're not right with God on the inside? That's question number 1. Question number 2, are you just giving God your leftovers, or are you giving him your whole heart? Because Jesus didn't just die for part of you, he died for all of you, all 100% of you. And number 3, are you ready for Jesus' return? Because Jesus made it very clear, he could come back at any time. Happy Holy Tuesday, y'all.